Hello there everyone, and welcome back for another mod review. And today I have two very nice placeables to review for you guys. This is called the Placeable Tomato and Cucumber Greenhouses version 1.0. These are very profitable too, guys. You make quite a good few dollars on the side. It definitely adds up after a while. The file size for this is 18 megabytes. And what I'm going to do, guys, I'm going to discuss a few things regarding these mods. We'll go over the shop and check out some of the specs. Then I'll set them up, show you how all this works. So let's get started. Okay guys, just quickly, I'd like to give a quick shout out to my two latest patrons, Aaron Thom and Jason L. Mills. Thank you so much guys for helping to fund the channel through Patreon. It's going to really help out, and I really do appreciate it. And if anybody else would like to help and donate to the channel, my link will be at the end of the video and down in the description for my Patreon. Once again, this is the Placeable Tomato and Cucumber Greenhouses version 1.0. File size is 18 megabytes. It's going to cost you $15,000 in the shop to buy this. Now, I think he kind of messed up on the daily maintenance fees, because the tomato daily maintenance fee is $10 and the cucumber one is $100. So not a big difference, but I think he probably meant to make that 10. And these greenhouses are capable of making 10 pallets each. Now each pallet carries 1,000 liters on it, and it'll take approximately 2 hours for each pallet to produce. So in grand total, it's going to take you 20 hours, give or take an hour, make the 10 pallets. So you do get a good little chunk of change for that, but let me not jump ahead. You need 3 resources to get these up and running. This is the tomato one here. The board looks kind of funky right now, but once it gets up and going, it'll all fill in on the bottom there. Unfortunately, it's not in English, but you can get the gist of it. This takes water, fertilizer, and manure. It takes 36,000 liters of water, only 5,000 liters of fertilizer, and 10,000 liters of manure, and you'll have this up and running. The door's open here. That is your display there. There's nothing that pops up in the toolbar, top left-hand corner, so you will have to refer to this sign. It's kind of not on ground level either, so if you're not using the fly mod, it might be kind of hard to see, but they're the things you need. These will all start growing once you get everything inside. We get some automatic doors here. This is the cucumber one. Same idea. Everything's the same price. It's just $100 day maintenance fee for the cucumbers and $10 for the tomatoes. Now this is your sell point. This is going to be $1,000 to set up. You could set this up anywhere. You could sell both your products here, and $10 a day maintenance fee. So very cool little sell point. And here's where you're going to put your resources. Now I would advise to put your manure in first, because I went to put the fertilizer in and I actually went in as manure for some reason. So when I did the manure first, it seemed to work out just great. So there is one tiny error coming up in the log, guys. You could see it there. It's about halfway down the page. And for Texax or something, I'm not sure what that is, but after testing it, it seems to work just great. So just keep in mind, I would put your manure in first before your fertilizer, and everything should be just perfect. So let's go over the shop quickly here. We'll go over to the placeable section of the shop, is where you're going to purchase these. There they are right there. Like I said, they're $15,000 each. $10 a day maintenance fee, $100 a day maintenance fee. That's kind of funny. And there is your sell point. $10 a day, $1,000 to purchase. So let's go start filling these up. I'm getting a little lag here because I got so many trucks. This is my testing map. So I am going to put the water in first, just to keep things simple. And then I'll go for the manure, then the dry stuff. So yeah, you can put your water in first. I just meant like the dry stuff. I would put the manure in before the dry fertilizer. It's funny it takes 2 different kinds of fertilizer, but that's the way it is. Okay, that's filled up. Now I'm just going to go over and get some more water so I don't have to make the extra trip. So this thing holds 36,000 liters, that placeable, so I need another 12,000 liters. So let me bring that up to 36. There we go. We'll drop this off. Yeah, I'm getting quite a bit of lag around here. It's dropping down to about 20 frames, but I got a lot of trucks and resources over there. Okay, let's drop this off. Okay, that's all filled up. I'm just going to get this guy out of the way. Go grab some manure. Now you can drive in sideways. I've done it like that, but I would advise to back into it and try to line up with that bin as much as you can. And you shouldn't run into any problems. It doesn't have to be square on, just be like fairly lined up with it. There we go. Okay, so that's 8,000 liters. No, 10,000 liters. Oh, I thought that was only supposed to hold 8. That's what it said in the thing. Oh well, that's good. Let's go over to the other one. Okay, that went in. Okay, let's put our fertilizer in and we'll be all set up here. No, it doesn't take much of this stuff at all. 5,000 liters is all you need. There we go. And this guy over here. That didn't go in. There we go. Okay, so we got 12:09 on the clock in the afternoon. This didn't kick up yet, so let me take track of that time, guys, so I can make sure. It takes 2 hours per pallet. There's 1,000 liters per pallet, and you get 10 pallets, so it'll take you over 20 hours. It should take you 20 hours technically, but it took me about 20 hours and 48 minutes. So I am going to fast forward time. Okay, so you can see the liters going down there. Down the bottom, you can see where it says tomato SL. That's your liters of tomatoes. So it just hit 5 pallets now. It's just going to be starting the 6th. See? Just started the 6th there. So that was 5,000 liters. It'll go up to 10,000 and then it's done. You can see the percentage down the very bottom too. I like how it gives the percentage and the numbers, so that's really cool. Okay guys, we're coming up on 10,000 now. You'll see the display go out and all these plants will disappear. All 10 pallets are done there. We started this at 10 after 12 yesterday afternoon, so it's basically 9 o'clock. So 12, see, basically 21 hours. So like I said, 21 hours, you'll have 10 pallets of each. Now let's sell them. Now I will tell you the prices I got the first time. The first time I sold them, for the cucumbers, I got $26,000 for 10 pallets. Tell me that's not good cash. Then I got $18,910 for the tomatoes. So let's go see what we get this time. Now I have to warn you guys, if you're going to use your auto load trailer like I am right now, I'm going to just go up beside the scales and pick them up. You do have to be wary of that because it already happened to me with this mod. Sometimes the scales on these don't reset when you grab them from the scales like that. If you want to do it properly, use a forklift or a front loader to take them off the scales, then use this. But just a warning that it may do that. If it does do that, guys, and it doesn't reset, all you have to do is save your game, come back, and it'll be fine. But just a heads up. So I'm going to press my X key to start picking these up. Had to make sure my time was down so I don't pick up any extras. Were they? Okay, they're starting from the back. That's kind of weird. Okay, get on there. Let me bring up my toolbar here. Let me try that again. Unload. It's on pallets, right? Yes. So X. See, that was weird. There we go. Okay, there's all 10 pallets. Let's turn our auto load off. And we'll go sell these at our sell point. It looks like money from up here. Looks like stacks of cash. I wish. Wouldn't be selling that. I'd be taking that straight home. Okay guys, let's see what we get for this. So just keep your eye on the top right hand corner and I'll time lapse this. Wow, you got even more that time. $27,088. $27,088. It seems like you get less for the tomatoes, but let's check it out. Okay, I'm going to drop these off, time lapse it, and we'll see what we get. What a great payday. Look, another 14,000 pretty much. 13,869. 13,869. So not bad at all. So guys, that combined totaled up to almost $42,000. So tell me that's not profitable. Just for those little bit of resources. And look, there's enough in there to keep that going for quite a while. So 42,000 just for that little bit of work. So very, very nice setup here. Very profitable. I like it a lot. So there you have it, guys. That was the Placeable Tomato and Cucumber Greenhouses version 1.0. File size is 18 megabytes. Both of these are in the same zip file, guys, and you don't have to unzip it or anything. It's only 18 megabytes, so additional information and links can be found down below in the description, guys. I really hope you enjoyed today's review. If you did, maybe you can leave a like on your way out. And if you're new to the channel, guys, why don't you go ahead and click on Nick right there in the middle of your screen, and I'll bring you new mod reviews every second day and Let's Plays every other day. Plus my Patreon link is just below that if you'd like to help and contribute to a smaller channel. It really helps out. So until next time, take care, and I will see you all in the next one.